Heart is the key to life. Today's video is dedicated to a very important topic for older people, that is, our parents over 60. Together with you, we will look at heart health. The heart is the most important organ in our body. It contracts more than 100,000 times a day. With each beat, it pumps blood throughout the body. But over the years, the heart gets tired. Nerves, poor diet, bad habits, inactivity, and stress, which almost everyone experiences, lead to heart disease. Therefore, today we will talk in detail about the main causes, symptoms, prevention methods, and natural treatments of heart disease. So, if you are ready, let's get started. How does the heart work? The heart is a pump made of muscle. Its function is to supply the entire body with oxygen-rich blood. The heart consists of 4 chambers: left and right chambers, and left and right ventricles. Blood enters the heart, where it is enriched with oxygen and pumped to every cell in the body. This process happens every second. But if the heart is performing this process, if there is an obstruction somewhere, the blood circulation slows down. This can be the beginning of heart disease. The most common types of heart disease. 1. Ischemic heart disease, coronary heart disease. Cholesterol accumulates inside the heart arteries. These vessels narrow, reducing blood flow. Not enough oxygen reaches the heart. As a result, the heart contracts. This is called angina. In severe cases, this can lead to a heart attack. 2. Heart rhythm disturbances, arrhythmias. The heart beats faster or slower. This is due to a problem with the heart's electrical impulses. Arrhythmia increases the risk of cardiac arrest. 3. Heart failure. The heart muscle becomes unable to pump blood. This is manifested by swelling in the limbs and shortness of breath. The heart can no longer supply the body with enough blood. 4. Problems with heart valves. The valves control the flow of blood. If they do not close properly, backflow occurs in the heart. How to recognize the signs of heart disease. For people over 60, the following symptoms may be related to the heart. Chest pain or pressure. Pain that spreads to the left arm, shoulder, or jaw. Feeling tired, even with a little walking. Shortness of breath. Low body temperature. Swelling in the extremities. Rapid or irregular heartbeat. Note: women, in particular, may experience different symptoms of heart disease. For example, they are more likely to experience symptoms such as fatigue, loss of appetite, and abdominal pain. The main causes of heart disease. Heart disease never starts suddenly. In fact, it builds up over the years. Today, we understand the main causes of heart disease. 1. High blood pressure, hypertension. Almost 70% of Americans aged 65 plus have high blood pressure. It puts too much strain on the heart. With each beat, the arteries are under great pressure, which tires the heart. This often goes without symptoms. A person does not know that he has high blood pressure. Tip: regularly measure your blood pressure. If it is higher than 140/90, this is dangerous. 2. Unhealthy diet: fatty, sugary, processed foods, fast food, canned goods, sausages, chips are the first enemy of the heart. They increase cholesterol, which clogs the arteries of the heart. Trans fats weaken the heart muscle. Tip: when choosing food, follow the 5 heart-friendly products rule. Avocado, olive oil, red fish, rich in omega-3, peanuts, oatmeal. 3. Smoking and passive smoking. Cigarette makes the heartbeat irregular. Tobacco narrows the blood vessels, preventing the blood from being enriched with oxygen. Passive smoking: even if someone close to you smokes, it has a negative effect on you. Fact: a person who quits smoking reduces the risk of heart disease by 50% within 1 year. 4. Diabetes. Constantly high levels of glucose in the blood damage the vessels. Blood flow to the heart is reduced. A person with diabetes is twice as likely to have a heart attack. Tip: get an A1C, blood glucose, test every 3 months. 5. Sedentary lifestyle. Most people aged 65 plus spend a lot of time in front of the TV, on the couch or in a chair. The heart muscle does not exercise, it weakens. Blood circulation slows down, which causes cholesterol and edema. Tip: at least 30 minutes of exercise every day, walking, gardening, cleaning the house, is a good exercise for the heart. 6. Stress, anxiety and depression. The constant stress hormone, cortisol, causes great damage to the heart. The heart beats faster, blood pressure rises, sleep is disturbed. How to diagnose heart disease? Dear fellow citizen, when it comes to heart health, the most important question is, do I have heart disease or not? Sometimes a person does not know that they have a problem with their heart. They simply think that fatigue, a fast heartbeat or shortness of breath or old age. But behind these symptoms, dangerous heart-related diseases may be hidden. Therefore, now we will talk with you about the most important tests that detect heart disease, doctors' recommendations and what symptoms should be taken seriously. 1. Medical history. Before any diagnosis, the doctor will ask about your medical history. This includes: does your family have heart disease? Do you have diabetes, high blood pressure? Do you smoke? Do you have pain, shortness of breath, fatigue? A medical history is very important in determining the likelihood of heart disease. Tip: when you go to the doctor, be honest about every symptom you have. Even the seemingly useless information is important. 2. Blood tests. Lipid panel, cholesterol test. LDL, bad cholesterol, clogs the arteries. HDL, good cholesterol, protects the heart. Triglycerides, a source of energy, but too much is dangerous for the heart. LDL levels should be below 100 mg/dl. HDL should be 40 plus in men and 50 plus in women. C-reactive protein, CRP. This indicates the level of inflammation around the heart. Blood sugar levels, A1C. If you have diabetes, your risk of heart disease doubles. 3. ECG, electrocardiogram. This is a simple, painless and quick test. It detects irregularities in the heartbeat, weakening of the heart muscle or signs of a heart attack. Sometimes, even if there is no heart pain, an ECG can show changes in the heart. Tip: get an ECG every year. This is also important for prevention. 4. Echocardiogram, heart ultrasound. It shows the functioning of the heart, its muscles, and valves in detail. The screen shows how the heart contracts and how blood is pumped. Usually, heart failure, valve problems, or fluid accumulation in the heart are detected. 5. Stress test, examination of the heart under load. The heart can work well at rest. However, problems arise during exercise, for example, walking or running. The stress test determines whether the heart is getting enough oxygen. In the elderly, sometimes instead of running, the heart can be put under artificial load with a special drug. 6. Coronary artery calcium scan. This test determines how much calcium is in the heart arteries. High calcium means a high risk of heart disease. Performed using a CT scan. Very accurate. 7. Angiography, X-ray examination of the heart vessels. This test injects a contrast fluid into the heart and clearly shows the areas of blockage or narrowing in the blood vessels. Usually performed invasively, that is, through minor surgery. Used after a heart attack or if there are severe symptoms. 8. Who should be the doctor? If you have symptoms of heart disease, consult the following specialists. Cardiologist, the main specialist in heart disease. Endocrinologist, if you have diabetes. Neurologist, if the heart rhythm is affecting the brain. General practitioner, family doctor, the starting point for all referrals. 9. Consequences of ignoring heart disease. Ignored heart problems. Heart attack. Heart failure. Sudden cardiac arrest. Stroke due to high blood pressure. Coldness of the limbs, necrosis due to poor blood circulation. Remember, chest pain is not always heart, but ignoring heart pain is dangerous. Have an ECG, lipid panel and blood pressure check every year. Listen to your heart. It is telling you something even when it is silent. The heart is the center of love, life and movement. Protect it. Heart-healthy folk recipes and heart diet. For people over 60, the heart is the most reliable friend. To keep this friend healthy, every day, every breakfast, every bite is important. Today, we will look at natural heart-healthy recipes, healthy breakfast plans, and a one-week heart diet. 10 heart-healthy folk recipes. 1. Ginger and lemon tea. Benefits: reduces inflammation, improves blood circulation. Recipe: add 1 teaspoon of grated ginger and 2 slices of lemon to 1 cup of boiling water and let it brew for 10 minutes. Daily consumption: drink on an empty stomach in the morning. 2. Garlic oil tincture. Benefits: reduces cholesterol in the arteries. Recipe: crush 3 cloves of garlic and put them in 1 cup of olive oil. Let it brew for 2 days. Usage: drink 1 teaspoon daily or add to salads. 3. Apple cider vinegar and honey. Benefits: lowers blood pressure, nourishes the heart muscle. Recipe: mix 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar and 1 teaspoon of honey in 1 cup of warm water. Daily consumption: 30 minutes before breakfast. 4. Parsley, dill, and lemon juice. Benefits: diuretic, reduces swelling, relieves the burden on the heart. Recipe: mix a bunch of parsley with lemon juice in a blender and drink. 5. Blueberry smoothie. Benefits: rich in antioxidants, restores heart tissue. Recipe: mix blueberries, plums, 1 banana, 1 cup of nut milk in a blender. Usage: instead of breakfast in the morning. 6. Beetroot juice with honey. Benefit: increases oxygen flow to the heart muscle. Recipe: squeeze beets in a juicer, add 1 teaspoon of honey. Daily intake: 3 times a week, on an empty stomach. 7. Amla and hot water. Benefit: restores heart tissue, supports collagen production. Recipe: 1 teaspoon of dried amla, put in 1 cup of hot water, wait 15 minutes. Heart-healthy breakfast plan, for 1 week. Monday. Oatmeal with olive oil. 1 boiled egg. Ginger tea. Tuesday. Avocado plus black bread. Beetroot juice. Almonds, 5 pieces. Wednesday. Spinach omelette. 1 glass of grapefruit juice. 1 slice of dark chocolate, 70% cocoa. Thursday. Oatmeal with eggs, in water instead of milk. Black tea with lemon. 1 kiwi. Friday. Nut granola plus nut milk. Apple cider vinegar and honey water. Vegetable salad with fresh parsley. Saturday. Fish sandwich, salmon or tuna, with black bread. Boil green tea. Almonds or walnuts. Sunday. Smoothie, blueberries, banana, nut milk. 1 boiled eggs. Lemon water. Breakfast, the most important meal. With heart-healthy foods. Lunch, more protein, lean, and vegetables. Dinner, the lightest meal that is gentle on the heart. Snack, fruits, nuts, ginger water, smoothies. Heart-strengthening exercises and a 30-day regimen for a healthy heart. Dear compatriot. Keeping your heart healthy is not just about food, it's about movement, breathing, and lifestyle. Every breath, every step affects your heart. In today's video, you will learn about the 5 simplest and safest exercises that naturally strengthen your heart, daily habits for a healthy heart, and a special lifestyle plan that will restore your heart in 30 days. The 5 most effective exercises that strengthen your heart. These exercises are safe for people over 60 and should be performed with a doctor's permission. Just 15 to 30 minutes a day is enough. 1. Brisk walking. Benefits: strengthens the heart muscle, lowers blood pressure. How to do it? Walk briskly for 20 to 30 minutes every day. In the park, around the house, or even in the hallway. Tip: start slowly until your body is warmed up, and then slow down at the end. 2. Breathing exercises. Benefits: stabilizes the heart rhythm, improves oxygen exchange. How to do it? Take a slow and deep breath through your nose, 4 seconds. Exhale slowly, 6 to 8 seconds. Repeat 5 to 10 times per day. 3. Chair exercises. Benefits: improves hand, leg, and heart coordination. Exercise type: sitting on a chair, knee raises, arm rotations, and finger pinching. Exercise time: 10 to 15 minutes daily. 4. Hand to heart exercise. Place your hands over your heart, breathe deeply, and listen to your heartbeat. This exercise strengthens emotional well-being. 5. Smile in the mirror. Every day, look at yourself in the mirror and smile for 30 seconds. Studies have shown that this calms the heart rate and reduces stress. 10 important habits for heart health. If the following habits are regularly included in your life, your heart will work healthily for many years. Drink 1 glass of lemon water in the morning. Exercise lightly every 2 hours. Reduce salt in food. Drink at least 6 to 8 glasses of water every day. Rest for 15 minutes after lunch, not nap. Try 1 new healthy recipe every week. Talk to a loved one every day. Turn off your phone before going to bed and read more books or recite the Quran. If you are stressed, do not hold it in your heart, release it with breathing, prayer, and talking. Say thank you for your heart and appreciate it. Your heart rate slows down and becomes stable. Blood pressure drops to normal. Fatigue decreases. Mood improves. Enhances your enthusiasm for life. The heart is not only a blood-pumping muscle. He is the center of love, the symbol of life, the tireless servant. The way you treat him, he will respond to you in the same way. Starting today, give your heart a smile. He deserves it. Pay attention to your heart, it is your life. It keeps you alive both when you sleep and when you sit still. Therefore, thank your heart. Appreciate its service. Appreciate and help it. Heart disease is not a sentence. It is a warning. It is a call, please pay attention to me. Today you learned how to diagnose the heart, now this knowledge is yours. Every step is the path to your healthy heart. Do not forget. You need a heart, so that you can need your children and grandchildren. If the heart is strong, you are invincible. If the heart is stable, life is calm. If the heart is healthy, life will be long, happy and bright. If you have not yet had your health checked, start today. Go to the doctor. Measure your blood pressure. Listen to your heart. And most importantly, live lovingly with your heart. Pay attention to it. Because it gives you life every day. If you think this topic was useful to you, share it with your friends. Leave a comment, and of course, subscribe to the channel. May your heart always beat healthy, stable and happy.